Hey, what's going on? Talk with Todd here. Listen, it's Wednesday, August 6th. The air's a little bit hard to breathe, so there's a smoke advisory. Once I get to the other side, I'll show you the smoke. Dropped the old pup off at the groomers, so he's getting a bath and a haircut today. So I'm out for a little walk. So nice peaceful walk to try to clear my mind. That's what you should do too sometimes, is try to clear your mind and get rid of all the stress and the anxiety and stuff, or whatever you have, because you definitely deserve it. So treated myself with 2 breakfast sandwiches and egg biscuit and cheese this morning from Wendy's, and one was really good and the other one was full of eggshells, lots and lots of eggshells, so that went in the garbage. Nothing like biting into a sandwich and having nothing but eggshells. I usually don't eat breakfast very often. Usually when I take him to the dog groomers to get a bath and a haircut, I usually treat myself, and that's usually once, like every other month sometimes. So let's see what we have up here said. And then, well, I also forgot my phone gimbal thing. So I forgot my phone gimbal to hold my phone, so I usually bring that along for longer walks or longer videos and stuff like that. You got the nice, supposed to be wildflowers in there. It's full of weeds, and something to do with the rain and to help with the water and stuff like that. I forget what it's called. We have some old glorias there blowing in the wind. Got some horses over here. So, oh man, my sinuses are killing me today. There's some horses. See if I can set my water bottle down here quick. Nice, peaceful morning. Redmond Ranch, right there. They have like rodeos and stuff in there sometimes. So that's what that is. We're at a local park. Guess that's the township area there. This park here, you're not allowed to have dogs or animals in, so. But yep, this is what it is. Nice and quiet. It's like a sports, just sort of like a sports park, but they have playground and stuff for little kids, stuff like that. Figured I'd just do a little ramble video. Now there are people that do bring their dogs in here, but you're not supposed to have dogs in here. I try to follow the rules because if I don't, I'm the one that usually gets in trouble. So that's why I try to follow the rules. And plus I want to be respectful. So kindness and respectful are my qualities, or whatever you want to call it. Hold on a minute here. Got some little pony out there. And back to my ugly mug. I like to joke around a lot too, but yeah, I wish I would have remembered to bring my little phone gimbal thing. But anyways, it is what it is. Looking at getting an actual camera instead of using my phone. Something a little bit smaller and a little bit lighter. Now I did have a Osmo Pocket 3. I had one of them, but I do not have it anymore because I ended up selling it. But I'm going to get either another one of them or something a little different. I've seen another camera, I forget what it is, but it's a lot smaller than that. It's like some 360 thing. So it's supposed to be waterproof and all this other stuff. So that'll be fun when we go for walks, like in the woods and stuff like that. This ain't the woods, but you go for a walk in the woods and there's a stream or a pond or something and you want to see what's under there. So that'll sort of be nice for that. Flip you around here. Flip you around and get a nice view, and I can switch hands and let my arm get a little bit of rest. Starting to fall asleep. But remember to always treat yourself very well. Give yourself some self-respect and some self-love. And that would make an awesome picture. And that barn would make an awesome house. Always wanted to live in a barn. I remember growing up, you leave the door open or something like that and say, "Close the door, you live in a barn?" Well, now I want to live in a barn. Because there's some really nice looking barns. I don't know. I just have a thing with barns. I think they're, a lot of them are really cool looking and stuff. So you got some wildflowers, I believe, or weeds, or flowers that look like weeds. But everything has a purpose, and somehow or way, I guess it's all beautiful in a certain way. But just rambling here. But you always got to give yourself some self-love and self-respect. That is a must. Now I'm probably about a good maybe 40 minutes or so south of where I live, and the smoke and stuff where I live is a lot thicker and a lot more visible, but you can see it's really hazy. Over that way you can't really see that much. A little bit through them trees. Sorry, I'm not good at the camera work yet. Getting there. slowly. Very, very slowly. But I figured while he's getting his hair cut and a bath, we'll go to a park, take a walk, get a little bit different scenery than what you usually see me doing. And I did make a video about the Z-gauge trail, or Z-gauge train, I'm sorry. My mind's all scrambled today. About the Z-gauge train that I put on here. We will be building a display for that at some point. We're getting ready to move here within the next week or two. So there's no need to start doing something and have to pack it all up and unpack it then, and then potentially lose a bunch of stuff. Plus I have to order little buildings and stuff like that for it. So if you know what these flowers are here, leave it in the comments. These orange ones here. I think they're really really pretty. I don't know, I like them. They're pretty cool. There were some other colors in there too the last time I was here, but the weeds have taken over. And yeah, I go for a walk and people look at me like I'm crazy because I got flip-flops on. I always wear. Well, this summer's been the most that I've worn flip-flops because I can't find sneakers to fit right. So I had these flip-flops here that I have on. These, they're not promoted, but I had them. H-U-K, Hook, or Hawk, or Hook, however it's pronounced. I had them for quite some time, and I actually got them at a discount store. They were brand new. I paid like 12 bucks for them. So I know they're really expensive flip-flops. But they have a nice rubber sole in the bottom of them. You don't slip or slide, which I really like. And I recently went exploring to look for more of them, and can't find them nowhere. Currently unavailable. And then I started looking for other brands that are like these, and they are expensive. And I was like, no way am I paying $60 to over $100 for a pair of flip-flops. There is no way that I'm doing that. I would not even pay that much for a pair of shoes. And I used to pay that much for a pair of work boots when I wore boots, because that's what my feet would be in for most of the day. Well, all the day. I was probably in boots for probably 90% of the time until I got home and took them off. But anyways, every time I go to film a bird or something, it always flies away. I can stand there and look at it for 10 minutes and it will not move. But every time I go to film it or take a picture of it, the darn thing flies away. I think they are all camera shy. Anyways, I don't want to make this video too long. See, they have a playground over there. Hopefully somebody will watch this video. See, it's a big sports field here and stuff like that. When we get back here to the other side, I'll show you some other stuff they have. There's a field over on that side there, and then there's a retirement center over here. It's really nice and quiet. There's a retirement center down here. But yeah, hopefully this video gets some views. It takes time. It takes time to build a channel up. But you can see the haze and the smoke and stuff. Absolutely horrible. But I'll probably be here for about 2 or 3 hours, moseying around very slowly, making a bunch of videos. So that being said, this video is already about 15 minutes long, almost 16 minutes. So we'll move on to the next one. Have a great day. Keep living your dreams and goals. And I'm slowly getting used to not being nervous on camera, but every now and then it just hits me. But with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these videos so we can grow the channel and help other people out.